Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Smart Learning Pod, your English podcast for learning English naturally while building a better life step by step. I'm Lisa, and I'm excited to share today's episode with you.
And I'm David. If you're new here, hi. We don't just teach English, we teach confidence, discipline, growth, and life skills step by step while improving your language.
That's why I love this podcast. So many learners focus only on grammar or vocabulary, but real improvement comes from practicing listening, speaking, and understanding naturally.
Exactly. Listening is one of the hardest skills, but also the most rewarding. You don't have to understand every word. Learning to catch main ideas, keywords, and context is the key.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I watch videos or listen to podcasts, and it feels like blah, blah, blah. I get nothing.
That's normal. The good news is that listening is a trainable skill. With small, consistent practice, your brain will start recognizing patterns and meaning naturally.
So, today we'll go through practical steps to improve listening, repeat phrases aloud, and understand context, all in a simple, step by step way.
By the end, listeners will feel more confident understanding English in conversations, movies, podcasts, or daily life. Let's get started with the first step, focusing on keywords and main ideas.
All right, Lisa. Let's start with the first step, focusing on keywords and the main idea. Many learners think they have to understand every single word in a sentence, but that's actually not necessary.
Wait, really? I always try to understand every word and then I get confused and frustrated.
Exactly. That's a common mistake. Here's a simple example. If someone says, "I'm going to the store to buy some milk, eggs, and bread before it closes," you don't need to remember every single word. The main idea is they are buying groceries at the store.
Oh, so I can ignore some words like before it closes and still get the meaning?
Yes, your brain will naturally fill in extra details later, but first, catch the keywords store, buy, milk, eggs, bread. That gives you the main idea immediately.
That's helpful. Can you give another example?
Sure. Imagine someone says, "I can't believe the weather is so hot today. I was planning to go jogging, but now I'll probably stay inside." Instead of translating every word, focus on keywords: weather, hot, jogging, stay inside. From that, you understand the main idea. The person wanted to jog, but the hot weather stopped them.
Wow, that makes it so much easier. I feel like I can finally understand fast conversations without getting lost.
Exactly. Another tip, when listening to podcasts or videos, try to write down just the key words while you listen. For example, if a speaker says, "Last weekend I went hiking in the mountains with my friends and we saw a beautiful waterfall," you might got weekend, hiking, mountains, friends, waterfall.
So later, I can reconstruct the whole sentence from just these words?
Yes, this trains your brain to pick up important information quickly instead of stressing over every word.
Can this work with fast speech too, like in movies or TV shows?
Definitely. For example, in a TV show, someone might say quickly, "I didn't think I'd get the promotion, but my boss surprised me today with an email." Focus on keywords: promotion, boss, surprised, email. You immediately get the main idea. They got the promotion unexpectedly.
Oh, I get it now. So the trick is to listen for the most important words and the overall meaning, not every word.
Exactly. Over time, your brain will naturally predict words and meaning, making listening much faster and easier. It's like training your ear to filter important information.
I love it. I'll start practicing with short videos and podcasts right away, focusing on keywords first.
That's the spirit. Remember, start small, focus on main ideas, and gradually challenge yourself with longer sentences or conversations. Your listening will improve step by step.
David, I've heard that repeating sentences aloud really helps with listening. But how exactly does it work?
It works because your brain connects sounds to meaning when you actually speak them. Listening is passive, but speaking makes it active. For example, if you hear, "I'm going to the store to buy some milk," and just listen silently, your brain recognizes words but might not retain them fully.
So I should actually say it out loud?
Exactly. Say it aloud. Mimic the intonation, rhythm, and stress. Like, "I'm going to the store to buy some milk." Do it slowly at first, then naturally.
Oh, I see. That way, I train my ears and my mouth at the same time.
Right. Let's try a longer example. Imagine someone says, "Last weekend, I went hiking with my friends in the mountains and we saw a beautiful waterfall." Pause, then repeat aloud. "Last weekend, I went hiking with my friends in the mountains and we saw a beautiful waterfall."
That's a bit long, but I can do it slowly first.
Exactly. Start slowly. Once your brain gets familiar, you can repeat faster, matching the natural speed of native speakers. This also improves pronunciation and fluency.
Can we do a real conversation example, like in a movie or TV show?
Sure. Suppose a character says, "I can't believe I missed the bus again. Now I'll be late for work." Repeat aloud, "I can't believe I missed the bus again. Now I'll be late for work." Notice the stress on "can't believe" and "late for work."
Ah, so stressing the right words helps me understand the meaning better too.
Exactly. Another trick, after repeating once, try to say it from memory without looking. That strengthens listening comprehension and memory at the same time.
Wow, I can imagine how this makes listening easier over time.
It does. Start with short sentences, then move to dialogues. For example, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" Repeat aloud both parts. Then try longer conversations from podcasts or YouTube.
Should I write them down too, or just repeat aloud?
Both can help. Writing reinforces spelling and structure, while repeating aloud trains listening and speaking simultaneously. The combination is very powerful.
So even if I don't understand every single word, repeating aloud helps my brain catch the patterns?
Exactly. Over time, your brain predicts sounds and meanings automatically. That's why repeating aloud is one of the fastest ways to improve listening and speaking at the same time.
Awesome. I'll start practicing with my favorite shows and podcasts today. Short sentences first, then longer dialogues.
Perfect. Remember, consistency is key. A few minutes every day will help you notice real improvement in just a couple of weeks.
David, sometimes I listen to English podcasts or watch movies, and everything is so fast. I feel frustrated and lost. What should I do in situations like that?
That's very common, Lisa. The trick is to focus on context instead of every word. Even if you miss a word or two, the surrounding words give clues about the meaning.
Can you give me a real example?
Sure. Imagine someone in a TV show says, "I can't believe it's raining again. I was planning to go hiking, but now I'll probably stay inside." Even if you don't know every word, you can catch the context and main idea. They wanted to hike, but the rain stopped them.
Oh, I see. So I should listen for the story or the situation, not just individual words.
Exactly. Context is everything. Here's another example from a conversation. Did you hear about the new cafe that opened downtown? They have amazing coffee and pastries. Even if you miss downtown or pastries at first, you can still understand that they are talking about a new cafe with good coffee.
That's really helpful. I always thought I needed to understand every word to get the meaning.
No, and that's why patience is important. Listening is a skill that develops gradually. You might not catch everything at first, but your brain is learning patterns, intonation, and vocabulary.
How do I stay patient? Sometimes I get discouraged quickly.
Break your listening into small, manageable chunks. Start with short clips like 1 to 2 minutes and gradually increase the length as your comprehension improves. Don't rush. Consistency matters more than speed.
Should I use subtitles or transcripts?
Subtitles or transcripts can help initially. Listen once without them, then check the transcript to see what you missed. Later, try listening without any help. This trains your brain to fill in gaps naturally.
What about predicting words or sentences? I've heard that helps too.
Yes. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to the store to," your brain might predict, "buy something, milk, or groceries." Predicting makes listening faster and easier because your brain is actively engaged.
So the steps are focus on context, catch keywords, predict what comes next, and don't stress about mistakes.
Exactly. Mistakes are part of learning. Even advanced learners sometimes miss words. The key is to keep listening, repeating aloud, and practicing daily.
I feel more confident already. I'll practice a little every day, focus on context, and be patient with myself.
Perfect. Over time, your listening comprehension will improve naturally. You'll start understanding conversations, podcasts, movies, and real-life English with much less effort.
Awesome! I can't wait to try these strategies.
That's the spirit. Remember, listening is a journey, not a race. Step by step, day by day, you'll get there.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, enjoy the journey.
Bye, everyone. Stay motivated and keep practicing every day. Your English is getting better, one step at a time.